happened on that play?
Well, I didn't know exactly what happened when it happened. It was kind of just like a clash. But looking at the video, it just, Gabby and I ran into each other. Unlucky. I think we both have knots on our heads, so we both kept playing, so it's all right.
Were you pretty dazed when you...
Yeah, I think it's more like what just happened, big collision. I just need some time, felt my face, felt a growing knot, so that doesn't feel...
Most people thought her night was over. After a hit like that, nobody expects a player to return, especially when the swelling on her head was so visible. But here's the thing, Hull isn't the type to put up flashy numbers. On this short-handed Indiana squad, her value comes from pure effort. She guards the toughest players, dives for loose balls, and brings the energy that keeps the whole team locked in. Without her, Indiana's defense on the perimeter would have fallen apart. Everyone in the arena understood it. The question was simple, if she couldn't play, how would the team hold on?
Storm basketball. Universidades Kelsey Fitzgerald, Lexi Hall, second for the field.
As the minutes went by, it seemed like she was done for the night. Then, almost out of nowhere, Paul came back onto the court. The swelling on her head was clear, but her energy hadn't dropped one bit. Right away, she set the tone, diving on the floor for a loose ball like nothing had happened. The crowd went wild, rising to their feet to cheer her on. What looked like the end of her game turned into the highlight of the night. Afterward, Hall admitted she felt dizzy right after the hit, but she still logged major minutes. She even laughed, saying people kept telling her she looked great, lump and all.
Getting back on the bench, was everybody just kind of staring at your forehead directly?
I knew, yeah. Everyone's like, you look beautiful. I'm like, I know I look insane. But it honestly looks better now than it did when it first happened, so hopefully this goes down quick.
Did you glance up at the video board to see it? Did you get to look at it?
No, I could see it. Looking out, I could see it just from my own eyes, so I didn't need to look anywhere. I knew it was going to be big.
No way. So it's in your peripheral vision?
Yes, it was literally sticking out. I mean, it's still big right here, but it was bigger and I could see it, so they brought it down a little. Your
teammates, your coach, the GM, everybody's just kind of talking about your toughness, I guess, so there's not really a good way to ask that question, but if you could just talk to me about that toughness and where that comes from.
I mean, if I can play, if I feel like I can play, whether or not I look good or not isn't the problem. So, I think for me, it's just the team is the most important thing, getting wins the most important thing, and if I can contribute in any way I can, that's what I'm going to do. So, if it's playing a little injured, playing a little hurt, that is what it is.
Her decision to keep fighting lit a spark across the whole team. The bench saw it, the starters felt it, and Aaliyah Boston summed it up perfectly afterward. She called Hall the very definition of toughness. It wasn't just a compliment. It captured the exact spirit the Fever played with that night.
Lexi Hall gets hit in the head there at the beginning of the game, comes back in. If you could just speak to her toughness and what it meant seeing her fight through what sure was not very pleasant.
I feel like Lexi's the definition of tough.
Yes.
I think when you just think of her as a player, the way that she hustles, she likes to get loose balls, extra offensive possessions. That's what she does. I mean, she got hit, she came back and just continued to contribute again, was a pest on defense, just making her presence felt, offensive rebounds, and that's just who Lexi is.
Their coach saw it the same way. Stephanie White called the hit disgusting, but said Hall was unshakable. According to White, she never lets you see if she's hurting, she just gets up and battles on every play. And that's exactly what she did.
Yeah, I mean, that was disgusting. I don't know if y'all saw it, but, I mean, it's who she is. She's just a tough young woman who battles every possession, and you can never tell if Lexi does, if she's hurt, if she's injured, if she goes down, if she gets back up. She just always has the same expression, and she just plays her butt off. And I'm thankful that it wasn't worse, and thankful that she was able to come back. But she really kind of epitomizes the toughness and the grit of this team.
The stats told the story. Hull grabbed 9 rebounds and finished with a team-best plus-minus of +31. Her defense and hustle completely disrupted the Storm's rhythm, even as Indiana mixed and matched lineups that looked thrown together. Her return didn't just lift the team, it changed the whole mood in the arena. This wasn't about hanging on anymore. It was about sending a message. That toughness opened the door for Boston, Sims, and Mitchell to take control.
Boston can't finish inside, but able to tap it back out. Hull tracks it down and steps into a 3 and connects. I know.
With Indiana's guard rotation stretched thin, the focus shifted inside, and Aaliyah Boston made sure Seattle felt it every trip down the floor. She poured in 27 points, pulled down 9 rebounds, and punished anyone who tried to stop her. Possession after possession, she carved out deep position, used her strength to create space, and finished with power that even double teams couldn't contain. When a star takes full control of the offense, the energy changes, and Boston dominated the paint like it was hers alone.
And good hands there by Aaliyah. Boston just wrestles it away from Agumake, and here is Mitchell.
Usually you'd have a 2-for-1 right here if you had Caitlin Clark on the floor, but without Caitlin Clark, you really need to get a good look.
They do get a good look, and it's Boston to Mitchell. Here is Boston going at the rookie. Boston using her strength to get to the rim.
That 1-4 dribble puts the shot blocker inside the cylinder of the...
Seattle had no answers. By halftime, it was clear their frontcourt was completely overmatched. Indiana dominated the glass 42-21, a gap you almost never see at this level. Every missed shot seemed to end up in Boston's hands, and the Fever kept cashing in on second-chance points. The Storm's guards tried driving inside but ran into constant traffic, and when the outside shots wouldn't fall, the frustration grew. It turned into a one-sided battle in the paint, with Boston dictating the game on both ends.